Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Abraham Lincoln High School for the final home game of the regular season. I'm Peter Andrus, bringing you the action today with my trusty co-announcers, Seal and Saad. Say hello, everyone.
Hello.
Sorry for the late start. We started about 20 minutes late. You've only missed 2 at-bats. The first batter had a huge hit to left field that rolled all the way out of play. Could have been an in-the-park home run if it stayed in play, but as it went out of play in the debris in foul territory way out in left field, it ends up being a ground rule double. That batter, of course, was their number one hitter, who I have on a lineup. That's popped up high. Kamani Scott gets underneath, calls for it, and makes the catch. That hit was coming from number 27. That's Ricardo Nunez. The opening batter with that leadoff double is Evan Froelich. He is on second base currently, and that is 2 away for the Engineers.
That's 2 outs?
That is 2 outs. The second batter also got out. That was Hugo Tossler.
Oh, okay. We were just too focused on the...
We were focused on trying to get our stream going. The heat playing a little trouble on our tech. But I believe it's all working now.
Yeah.
And there's a hard hit ball from number 44. That's Robert Reeks. And it's called foul.
Lincoln has 3 seniors today who's they're playing.
Yes, today is Lincoln Senior Day as the last home game of the season. Celebrating their seniors, Edwin Bueno, Tristan Legree, and Nathaniel Soto. On the mound for the Railsplitters today is number 19. That is Yaniel Torres.
Number 44 is ready to receive the pitch.
And that's called strike 3 on Reeks. And that will end the top of the first. No score here in Coney Island.
Nicely recovered by Lincoln after the first.
Yeah, that huge hit off leadoff batter, Evan Froelich. Back now, bottom of the first, leadoff batter for the Railsplitters, as always, senior Tristan Legree. Legree will look down a low ball one from the arm of Tech's number 16. That is Hugo Tossler. Legree fouls that one back onto West Avenue. Ooh, hit a car. That was more than the familiar little doink.
Yeah,
Somebody just got a dent.
I heard this voice like twice now.
Tossler throwing some hard pitches. If he keeps those over the strike zone, he will be trouble for these Railsplitters. Three and one the count now to Legree. Every one of his pitches has been over the plate. Just three of them have been low. The one that wasn't, Legree fouled off. Fouls that one off as well.
Same voice again.
If you're parked on West Avenue, I suggest you move.
No luck there.
There's 3 cars already.
This is why we have car insurance.
They may need more.
That's out?
Called strike 3. Legree thought it was a walk. Umpire disagrees.
And that's the first out for Lincoln.
That'll bring up number 26, Julian Polion. Called strike 1.
Another senior. Another. That's another strike?
That is another strike.
Yes.
Looks like he put all his anger out on that one.
We said it, he is throwing hard. Legree got a piece of it.
But
just a little bit
could not.
ahead of it.
He could not hit it cleanly, that's all.
Ooh.
That one is fair down the right field line. Legree's going for second. He'll slide in unnecessarily. Earns himself a double.
He was mad at that hit. Now he's happy. I can see he's dancing.
That'll bring up the catcher, another senior, Edwin Bueno. That one's up high, almost got away from the catcher.
That pitch could have hit the umpire, but he was safe.
Ooh. Swing and a miss. That's a strike.
Yes. First strike.
That was the first strike?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, now he got a hit. He's gonna.
The strikes are academic now. Hit by pitch. Bueno takes his base over on third. And batting cleanup.
Scott is gonna be here.
Right, number 9, Kimani Scott, the first baseman for the Railsplitters.
And he's a junior.
Sophomore, I believe.
Let me see. It's
He was a freshman in the media class last year.
yes, he's after. What does that count?
It's a good question, Saad. Have you been watching?
I mean, I was looking at the player sheet.
I also missed it. Fouled off.
That was a nice, clean hit, but could not.
That's another West Avenue bomb. Telling you people, move those cars.
Your car insurance won't cover it. Ooh, just strike.
Polion goes for third. He's going to make it. Thinks about home. Thinks better of it.
That was a dangerous run, you know.
Yeah, it was risky.
But in the end, he was saved, so. Only be positive, you know. That's my slogan.
Is it like softball that if you have no strikes and you hit a foul? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
A foul counts as a strike as long as you are not on strike 2. Swing and a miss. Big strike 3 for Kimani Scott. And that is out number 2 for the Railsplitters. As they bring up their number 5 batter, and that is Torres. Torres had been their number 2 hitter earlier in the season. This is the first time we've seen him batting out of the top 4.
That was strike 1. That was strike 2.
Yeah, they fooled him with that one. His swing wasn't anywhere near it.
He thought it couldn't come at him, but it went away.
Three-pitch strikeout for Torres, and that's how the first will end. Railsplitters strand 2. We're still tied at 0 as we move to the top of the second. We will be right back after this.
Stay with us.
My name is Edwin Bueno. I'm a catcher. I pitch 2 and I play corner infield, and I'm in the 12th grade. My favorite thing about playing on the Lincoln squad is that we have a lot of communication. We play as a family. We don't play as an individual player. We love to play with each other on the field. I don't have a favorite baseball player of all time, but my favorite player is myself because I impress myself every day, practicing and stuff. My favorite professional team is the New York Yankees. I like the way they play. I just like the way the Yankees play. What I've learned under playing under Coach Cruz is to never give up. Always work at your craft. It'll eventually show out in the games. Definitely don't give up. That's one important thing that he's taught us. I'd like to give a shout out to my mom, brothers, grandma, my aunt, and most especially coaches here at Lincoln, Coach Mo, Coach Cruz, Coach Mac, Coach Max. They've really helped us out a lot.
And we're back, just about ready for the start of the second inning. Torres still on the mound. Coming up should be Zach Harwain for the Engineers.
Number 14, I think.
That is correct. Harwain is number 14. He's playing third base today. Bueno makes his throw to second. That should be the end of warm-ups.
That's cool that the umps have a little brush to brush home plate.
Yeah, they always have that on any of the dirt fields.
How come we have a dirt field for the guys and then for the girls?
Baseball has traditions to keep.
Oh,
Softball can be played on turf and nobody minds.
That was
That
I'm
was-
making that up. I don't actually know.
the first was foul, so strike one.
I want to take
Traditionally,
it
the
right.
baseball pitcher's mound is also dirt, but you can see here it is a, I don't know what the material is, but it is a fake mound.
On top of dirt.
Yeah, made of, yes, it's on top of dirt, so that's something.
Strike two, I think.
Correct.
As a player who plays on this field, I'm not a big fan of this. Breaks my uniform.
Seal is a goalkeeper on the soccer team, so that mound is inside her 18 box, so occasionally there's a dive that has to be taken, and it's on almost gravel, it would feel like.
That was a ball one.
Turf burn is bad enough, but dirt's no fun.
No, it is not.
Saad, thanks for calling a game while we just talk about nothing. We really appreciate you.
Ooh.
They called strike three. Bueno tags him.
So that's the first out for the Engineers. What do we call them?
The Engineers, the Brooklyn Tech Engineers.
That's their mascot, the Engineers.
Correct. Try not to say it with so much judgment in your voice.
I was trying to process that. Having an engineer as a mascot, thought that was a career.
No, number
Says
32
a
comes.
Lincoln Railsplitter.
It also is a career. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a hard hit to the head of number 32.
He dove for that. Quick
He was
reflexes.
trying to get out of the way. That's Carson Davis. He seems to be just fine. I think it got him on the back of the helmet. Probably more shocking than anything. At least that's what I'm imagining based on how smoothly he's running to first base. He does not seem affected.
The good news, he got the run.
Base. He got the base.
Oh, okay.
If he got the run, that would be bad news for us.
Oh yeah. I messed up.
Yeah.
I
We
missed.
try to be impartial, but we are the Lincoln media. Number 71, Morgan Small, swing and a miss, strike one. Bueno up quickly to recover that ball and make sure that Carson stays there on first.
That was a ball a little outside.
A little blooper to first. Torres will make that play. Scott will hold off from throwing to second.
Base one and they're
Runner on second and 2 outs.
2 outs. Okay. That's the good news for Lincoln. Still no run from any team.
These teams played each other about 5 days ago, I think. And Brooklyn Tech took the better of it 13-8.
Brooklyn Tech won.
Brooklyn Tech won Gave them 4 wins on the season. Railsplitters have 8 currently. So statistically, they looked like the favorites. And Brooklyn Tech showed them, don't take us for granted. We're here to play. Simon Scherber-Brennan at the plate now.
Ooh.
That's going to almost take him down. Bueno will throw down to third, not in time.
So the player's on base 3 now, third base.
Harsh winds today. Like yesterday. But I don't complain.
Yo.
And there's a walk to Scherber-Brennan. That should bring up number 3, Jackson James.
He was about to bunt it. So strike 1.
Hard hit to right field. It's an easy base hit, and it's going to be 1 run in. They throw the ball into Legree. Brooklyn Tech is the first to put a number on the board off the base hit from Jackson James.
Nice hit. That's number 17.
Runner goes to second, and they're going to get him. That's out number 3. Poor base running decision by Brooklyn Tech. We move to the middle of the second.
Bottom of the second.
Yes. Bottom of the second. Big swing there leading off. Number 1, Jeremy Marazon.
That was not a clean hit, but okay.
0-2.
Strike 1, strike 2.
Three-pitch strikeout to Marazon. And that's one away for the Railsplitters.
I felt a little higher, the ball. The last one, went a little higher.
And this will bring up number 12, Roberto Almonte. Apparently it'll also bring an ambulance, just trying to ruin our audio.
Maybe the MLS is for the car.
Well, that one hit a sidewalk. I heard the thunk on the cement. Oh, I thought that they were going to give him the ball on that, but the ump says it got the inside corner. It's a strike to Almonte.
He have the close eye, so.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 away for the Railsplitters.
Number 8 is here.
This is Sebastian Lopez now. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Say he didn't go. It's a ball. 1-2 the count now to Lopez.
He is giving us surprises. I felt that was out. And then he suddenly said he doesn't go.
That one's up high. 2-2. And he hits it down the third base line. Rolls foul. Surprised he didn't run there. Didn't know it was going to go foul for sure.
I felt that was a good decision.
It ended up working out, but if you put it that close to being in play, you always make the run. And there is a called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Railsplitters, all on strikeouts.
Quick innings. This inning went really quick.
And in honor of just seeing Lopez, here's a little spotlight video about it. We'll be right back.
My name is Sebastian Lopez. I am a junior and I play left field and right field. I've been playing baseball for most of my life, but I started playing like real baseball like last year with like family. Favorite thing is family, you know. Playing with other teammates is fun. Favorite baseball player of all time is David Wright. Just the way he comes up in clutch moments and just played for my favorite team. So I watched him a lot growing up. The New York Mets. It's just my father liked the Mets a lot and just a good team. Yeah, they like to pick on me a lot, but I just, I have to back it up, Just seeing the whole game, you can see everything that's going on from a distance, and it's just cool, just relaxing. But you gotta be ready. He's a good, very good coach. He helps you a lot, helps the team improve, and he wants us to win. Yeah, my dad has been with me the whole way, supporting me, always at my games.
And we're back, top of the third. Torres on the mound, and up now, top of the lineup, it's Evan Froelich. He was also the last one up before. It was a base running error, an attempted stolen base
That was
by
strike
Jackson
one.
Jones
Strike.
that ended the top of the second. Sorry, Saad. Saad's trying to tell you what's happening now. I'm trying to tell you what happened 5 minutes ago.
Oh, it's okay.
Present beats past.
Whatever.
You can say no, Mr. This.
No, I'm going to keep my comments to myself. You two have this. You're very capable. I've taught you well.
That's a foul ball.
Oh!
That sounded really hard. I'll check later, but leave the dent in that car.
I feel bad for the owner.
Froelich had the biggest hit of the game so far. In the very first at-bat of the game, he launched one to deep left field. Lincoln has a long left field the way it rolls down. That one's going to be handled by the third baseman. Long throw to Kamani Scott, but he makes the catch. Nice job by Marazan to make that happen from third.
First out at the field.
So anyway, yes, Froelich had a huge hit that was rolling down the left field of the football field sized left field that we have here at Lincoln. But it rolled into the debris, turning it into a ground rule double instead of a potential home run. Swing and a miss, strike one to number 16, Hugo Tossler.
That was a ball lower inside. So the count is 1-1. Fall again. Strike two. That was high. 2-2 the count. That was fall again. 2-2.
Got him looking. Strike three to Hugo Tossler. Brings up number 27, Tristan Nunez.
Did he swing already?
Nunez?
Yes.
He was the third batter, but we were having some technical difficulties, so I didn't write down what happened. But he has been up already. And that is caught for the third out of the inning. So 3 up, 3 down for Brooklyn Tech as well.
2 quick innings.
Don't jinx Assad. I said that once and I learned my lesson. Never again.
We'll step away real quick and be right back. And we're back here for the bottom of the third. David Marrero at the bat, the number 9 batter for the Railsplitters today.
That's strike 2.
That was the second strike.
Yeah.
That was fast.
Yes, that was. The count is 2-2.
Full count to Marrero.
Now let's see what happens.
Looks like we need an adjustment on the catcher. It's Tristan Nunez, number 27. Something's wrong with his glove. Whatever the other replacement glove he picked up was, he's not happy with it, but he knows he's got to get this game back underway. Not sure what the issue was.
Sometimes it's just your hand just starts sweating, you know.
Yeah, but that's not a reason to change your glove. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 to Marrero.
First out.
That's 6 consecutive strikeouts by my count.
Yes.
7 total. Every out the Railsplitters have has been a strikeout. But who's counting? Only every statistician watching the game. Tristan Legree takes ball 1.
Outside. So ball 1.
Legree, a senior on the squad, celebrated before the game. It's partially why we had the late start.
Same ball. Outside. Ball 2.
Coach Cruz remarked that Legree has played almost every position for us except catcher. And then joked that there's still a few games left in playoffs. Maybe it's not too late.
That's the third ball. Low inside.
First, I like to reminisce back to the Tristan Legree's early days here as a Railsplitters when he was in center field and really struggled at the beginning of the season with catching fly balls. I'm not gonna lie, that one looked high to me. I thought he was getting the walk.
Same thing. I was like, no.
Ump gives the 3-0 count to pitcher Hugo Tossler.
You guys saw something different. I thought it was a strike.
So did the ump, so we know who Seal agrees with now. Strike 2. Legree shakes his head at that one. He says, no, it wasn't.
I agree with him now. Not the ump. I like it how every time they call a strike, they drag it out. And they point their finger.
So early on, Legree struggled with catching the ball out in deep center field. Calls for time here. Something that Coach Cruz had to work with him in the early season. And we used to rag on him here for the stream, which is why I remember it. But he was also friends with Mr. Capizzo, one of his students. There's a hard hit ball. It's going to go to center. It's a base hit for Legree. He's going to be safe at first. Railsplitters get their second base hit of the day.
And the first hit was from Julian, and now he's back on the.
Do they have personalized helmets? Or is that
I
just
think
like,
they just put stickers on them.
Oh, okay.
That was a strike. 4 balls, or strike 1.
That one's outside for a ball.
So the count is 1-1.
Legree goes. He's easily going to make it there. He's going to have to fix the base. He slid through it.
And that was high ball, so count is what?
Now, you've been the one who's
2-1.
responsible for the count, Saad.
2-1. I'm pretty sure.
I rely on you for this information.
Why not me?
You're doing graphics. You've got something to focus on.
True.
Saad is just watching the game and telling us what's happened.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. That was a full, so like the count is 2-2.
Leone, strike 3.
How to jump that one off.
So two outs for the Railsplitters, or Lincoln, whatever. I cannot say their name.
Engineers making a switch in left field. They just brought on Miguel Cotto for. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong roster. They just brought on Ian Ramamurthy in the place of Jackson Janes in left field. Janes ran to the field house, so we hope he's okay.
Outside.
Edwin Bueno at the bat,
Ball 1.
looking to end his regular season high school career on a high note.
So that was a foul ball.
Foul ball.
The count is 1-1.
Legree stole third, but on the foul, he'll end up back at second. Strike 2 to Bueno.
High ball.
And Bueno steals third. I'm sorry, Legree steals third.
Tristan. He just stole 2 bases.
That's right.
Nice running.
That one's up high. Bueno's going to walk. Second time pitcher has given the base.
No.
Oh, it's not a walk. It was ball 2. Ball 3, rather. Hard hit over by left. Third baseman picks it up, makes the play, ends the inning.
So the score or no? Do they count the score or no?
No. When it's the batter that the out is made with, any run that came in based off of the hit doesn't count
Okay.
if they make the force play. We'll move to the top of the fourth and be right back here from Abraham Lincoln High School.
My name's Edwin Bueno. I'm a catcher, I pitch too, and I play corner infield, and I'm in the 12th grade. My favorite thing about playing on the Lincoln squad is that we have a lot of communication. We play as a family. We don't play as an individual player. We love to play with each other on the field. I don't have a favorite baseball player of all time, but my favorite player is myself because I impress myself every day, practicing and stuff. My favorite professional team is the New York Yankees. I like the way they play. I just like the way the Yankees play. What I've learned under playing under Coach Cruz is to never give up. Always work at your craft. It'll eventually show out in the games. Definitely don't give up. That's one important thing that he's taught us. I'd like to give a shout out to my mom, brothers, grandma, my aunt, and most especially coaches here at Lincoln, Coach Mo, Coach Cruz, Coach Mac, Coach Max. They've really helped us out a lot.
Top of the fourth, up comes Robert Rates, number 44. It's a swing and a miss, strike 1.
That was a low ball one.
Does the rule imply of here in baseball when the catcher drops the ball?
On strike 3, yes.
Yeah. Oh, on strike 3.
If they drop it on strike 3, the runner can try to run to first
Oh,
and
okay.
avoid the tag.
Oh.
It's a foul ball down the left field line.
So
Yeah, if the
So
catcher
strike
drops the
2.
ball on any other pitch, it doesn't change anything. But if they drop a strike 3 call, then the runner can try to run to first and avoid a tag.
Oh, okay.
Puts that into play to third base. Throw is low. It's going to bounce away from Scott. And the single will turn into 2 bases for Robert Rates.
Why that?
You get an extra base when the defense does an overthrow and screws up the play.
Oh.
That was, I think I said Marrero, but that was Jeremy Marizan, I believe, is our third baseman today.
Coach is not gonna be happy. I can tell you that after this.
And he had time, too. He could have taken just an extra beat to make sure the throw was on target. And this is Zach Harwain at the bat now. A very dramatically called strike by our emphatic umpire.
Ooh. It's one of the players in the dugout.
Called strike 3 for Harwain. And it's 2 strikeouts on the day for him. Brings up Carson Davis. Davis took a pitch to the back of the head, his first at bat.
And that was strike 1.
Happy to see he's walking just fine because that was a hard hit. And that's why they wear helmets.
Strike 2.
Swing and a miss, strike 3 to Davis. 2 away for Brooklyn Tech. Morgan Small coming up to bat now, number 71. He hit one right back at Torres, his first at bat. Swing and a miss, strike 1 here. Might have been a foul tip.
Oh no, that was a high ball.
Bueno stood up and caught it so confidently. I'm not entirely sure it wasn't on purpose to see if they could make the runner go. But Rates was not fooled.
The count is 2-1. Count is 3-2.
And he strikes him out. Gonna step away and be right back with the bottom of the fourth here from Abraham Lincoln High School. Kamani Scott coming up to bat first. Number 9, the first baseman. Fouls that one back on the West Avenue.
Ooh.
That's the 5th time I hit.
That one might actually have gotten a window.
Scared an elderly woman. Oh.
There's another one.
Ooh. That's a moving car.
Oh, that was moving.
Oh, that one's gonna get stuck on a moving car. Wow, and roll down onto the windshield. They've stopped. They can't be happy about it.
No, they're not. The driver stuck her hand out to try protecting her glass. You pass by this school, you're gonna need double the car insurance.
When it,
Ooh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's gonna get him on the front of the thigh, or no? He's holding his arm. It looks like it might have hit his. I can't tell what it hit, but it hit him.
yeah,
He is gingerly gonna walk his way over to first. That'll bring up the pitcher, Yaniel Torres. Torres shows bunt. Scott thinks about stealing, and he makes it.
wow, wow.
He went, he hesitated, he sprinted, and he just beats the tag. I'm going to be honest, I thought they had him dead to rights.
Yeah, when he started running, I was like, no, they got him.
I also like the way he stood up with a flourish and a little, hey, you can't catch me.
Sometimes that can save you,
Torres shows bunt again.
But there was a ball, so.
Torres has put down some of the most beautifully placed bunts we've seen in Lincoln this season. I mean, some of the most beautifully placed we've seen ever, but he's done it this season. That one's way outside.
A bunt is when you hold the bat out and just let the ball hit the bat.
Exactly. And the idea is to hit it really low so it doesn't go very far.
Uh-huh.
So the pitcher and the catcher pretty much have to sprint at it.
Like that.
Not exactly. That one went a little further than he'd like. And that's how they were able to make the play.
So strike one.
The idea is to get it to go right down and roll on the ground with very little bounce.
Strike one, or that's the first out?
First out.
Okay.
I'm messed up.
A bunt should never really pass the pitcher's mound.
Too high.
Hi to Jeremy Marizan.
He's on the third base.
Yes.
I missed that. Scott is on base.
Imani Scott is first. Oh, yeah, he made his way to third. Look at that. He made his way to third on the play when they were getting Torres out at first.
Too high.
So you could argue that the attempted bunt was successful. The idea of a bunt really is that you're going to end up getting out, but your runner is going to advance the bases. With a very well-placed bunt, you'll make it safely, and your runners will advance.
So that's the third ball. One more. That was strike one. 3-1 now.
Gonna say that one looked good on the inside corner.
Yeah.
Ump had a slightly delayed call, but it did come. And he hits that. It's going to drop in the outfield. Kamani Scott will score easily, and the Railsplitters have tied it up with an RBI single from Jeremy Marizan.
Nicely hit.
This will bring up Roberto Almonte. Runner goes on the strike, and he's going to make it to second, and he'll get a base on the overthrow. They called the batter out. I'm not sure what happened.
He looks confused as well. And runner's going back to first.
I think they called Almonte for interfering with the throw from second. So that's why he's out, and Marizan is back at first.
That was too high.
And this brings up Lopez.
That was better. He made it.
Oh yeah, the pitch got away from catcher Tristan Nunez. It was down in the dirt.
So that's
So Marizan easily gets to second this time.
the second ball. 2-0. The count. Strike one.
He'll go for third, and they call him safe. The runner, the ball made it there in time. He was just a little slow on the tag, I think. Marizan smartly was diving a little behind him. If there was force, he would have been out, but needing to make that tag, he made it in. And Lopez gets a walk.
Number 3 will come.
This is David Marrero.
David is gonna be here. A lefty. That's the first lefty
I think so, yeah.
for the game, I think, yeah. Too high. Ball one.
And the runners will advance. Lincoln takes the lead.
2-1.
Lopez moves to second, and Marizan will score from third.
That was a low ball, so ball 3? Yeah, one was outside, yeah.
And that's going to bring out head coach Joseph Nardiello to have a little talk with his pitcher. Mentioned before, the first 8 outs for the Railsplitters were all strikeouts from pitcher Hugo Tossler. But since then, no strikeouts, and there have been a walk, a hit by pitch, and two singles in there.
So that was strike 2. Strike 1? Yeah, strike 1.
Whatever happens, Marrero can count this as a successful at bat, because pitching to him is what resulted in bringing in a run.
Yes. To positive things.
He would like it to be more successful by putting a ball in play. And that's going to be in play. Let's see if they catch it. It's going to drop. It's a base hit. They're sending Lopez home. He's going to make it safely. Lincoln puts 3 on the board. 3-1 with a stand-up double for David Marrero.
He just listened to you. You see that?
It sounded hard hit, and then it just dropped right in between third baseman and the left fielder. Took the wind right out of it. And Lincoln's back to the top of the lineup. Tristan Legree. 1 for 2 today with a single his last at bat. Runner goes, and he's safe.
Nice game awareness by Lincoln.
Really nice to see some productive work from the bottom of Lincoln's lineup. Lopez earned the walk and then made his way around. Marizon with a single, made his way around. Now Marrero, the RBI double and a stolen base to third. Hard hit by Legree to the second baseman. They're going to make that out easily. And that's going to do it for the fourth inning.
He just dropped his balance. That's why he could not make it, I feel like.
Well, yeah, he slid a little bit, but I think they were going to get him no matter what with that one. We're going to step away right now. We'll be right back with the top of the fifth.
My name is Jeremy Marizan, class of 2024. I play second and short, and I bat leadoff. My favorite position to play is second base because that's where I feel the most smoothest, and that's where I feel at home there. My favorite baseball player of all time, probably Fernando Tatis Jr. I just try to implement what he does into my game just to make me an overall better player. Looking at the University of Hartford, they recently reached out to me, so I'm planning to get further deeper into that. My favorite professional baseball team is the New York Yankees. My dad's a Mets fan. I just really didn't want to be a Mets fan, and I just overall like the Yankees better. Shout out to my coach Cruz. He's been working with me ever since I came to the school. He's been nonstop working with me and helping me. And shout out to my mom and my dad. And shout out to Scott. Everybody has always been there for me. I just want to say thank you.
Top of the fifth upcoming here in Coney Island.
That's strike one. Nice game played by Lincoln in the last inning.
It's going to count as a foul. This is Simon Sherber Brennan. Walked his first at bat. And Saad is absolutely right. That bottom of the fourth was big for the Railsplitters. They managed to put 3 on the board. Kamani Scott, Jeremy Marizan, and Sebastian Lopez all crossing at home plate. Hard hit ball to center. And he drops it. He called everybody off. He made the run. And then he dropped it. Well, take back all the nice things we said about Marrero in the last inning when he had that double.
He just dropped a
He just dropped a ball from center.
That was just in his hands.
In and out of his glove.
Yes.
And this time, the hit goes to Lopez. Lopez makes the play, the throw to second. It misses Polion, who might have had a chance to get the out. But at least in missing him, it rolled straight over to third. So there was no way they were about to try to run for it.
All the good things I said.
No.
Still
No
seven
backtracking.
innings to play, Saad. 7 innings to play.
7 more?
No.
Oh.
7 total. Unless we're tied. It could be 7 more.
I'd like to get home and eat.
I highly encourage you to remind them of that when the innings switch.
Ooh.
They're going to make the throw home. And it's an RBI double. For Evan Froelich.
Nice hits from the tech.
Hits that down the third base line. And this time it's Marizon that fumbles the ball. Another run will score. We've tied it up. Lincoln and Tech both at 3, and now they're going to come talk to Torres. He is rattled out there. It was Hugo Tossler that just had what arguably could have been called a fielder's choice when the time came, but I think it's going to get scored as an error on the third baseman. Really, this is most disappointing for Torres because although 2 runs have come in, that's also 2 dropped balls by his teammates that if they had fielded them cleanly would be 2 outs.
And it could save a lot of damage.
It would have saved both of those runs.
Yes.
The first run wouldn't even have had a runner to score it because it would have been the first out caught by the center fielder. And that last single would have been another out, probably catching a player at home.
Yeah, you're right.
This is Tristan Nunez, the catcher, up now. Nunez will ask for time.
I didn't get him.
runner goes, they make the play, try to make the play over at second, and in doing so, they allow the run to score from home. We've seen Lincoln do that as a fake-out play before, but today they're just not paying attention. And now Tech back in the lead, 4-3.
People say catches something like it help you win, but they are messing it up.
Catches don't just help you win. Catches are the only way to win. Every out is coming from somebody catching a ball and doing the right thing with it.
Catches wins the matches or something like that.
So that's a walk for Nunez. This is Robert Reitz up now. Singled his last at bat. Bad throw, turned it into two. Bueno's got an absolute cannon of a pickoff play over to first. Railsplitters got to be very careful that not only does Scott look at that play to make the catch, but then also look to check the runner over at second, as Tossler is going to be looking to make his way to third. I said Tossler, but I think that's actually number 6, Logan Riemann, that is base running over there. So I must have missed a switch somewhere. Sorry about that, folks at home. Reitz reaches with a hit by pitch. And that'll bring up Zach Harwain.
Bases are loaded, I feel like, yeah?
They sure are, Saad. They sure are.
Still no outs?
Correct, Saad.
Oh my god.
Bueno tries to pick him off at third, but they're safe. It's a chopper over to short. They'll make the play for at home to stop the run. Harwing is safe at first. So base is still loaded, but one away finally. Railsplitters got to do more work to get two more. This is Carson Davis at the plate. Torres missed us over the outside corner. He doesn't look like he believes it. And that one's a base hit. That's going to bring in at least one. It'll bring in two. And it's a stand-up double.
6.
Now they'll come to talk to Torres.
Now they really need to talk to him.
Yeah, they're going to pull him in favor of Jeremy Marizan. I don't know if our camera can get it or not, but off on West Avenue right now, it looks like they were just trying to get a ball out of a tree. I guess they dropped it. It's not worth moving now, but there were 2 players climbing a tree and another one poking a rake up into it. I guess they got the ball back. Sorry, we weren't quick enough to get the camera on that before they were successful. And we're getting back underway here. Morgan Small at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position after the 2 RBI double.
Oh,
Hard hit, but no problem there for Marizan, who leaps up and grabs it. That was really off of the pretty low on the bat where it got hit. And just like that, Marizan's got a second out
I felt
against
that.
the Brooklyn Tech team.
I felt that break the bat too. The sound of the.
Yeah, it had a crack way low down on it. It sounds like the bat might not have survived. Nice dive by Marizan. And now it's Simon Sherber-Brennan. Sherber-Brennan led off the inning with that huge hit to center that should have been caught but was dropped by Marrero.
Lincoln got the 2 outs. He's pitching different now. The way he was pitching before, he's.
Well, this is a new pitcher. Marizan has a very different delivery from Torres.
Yeah, like he's not even pulling his leg up, and then he stands and pitches.
Yeah, it's a very much smaller kick out, and he gets this called strike 3 to finally end a very painful top of the 5th for the Railsplitters.
Tech went 3 up, so that was painful.
So we move to the bottom of the 5th.
Are we muted?
No, we are not, Saad. Is there something you'd like to say to the audience? Because they're all listening.
Just stay with us
Both
for
of
more
them.
action. Stay with us for more action. And make sure to like this video.
Yeah, please like and subscribe.
Because it's really important.
It's important that you like us.
Because we are here in the hot weather to show you this game. So make sure to do it.
Saad appreciates your support.
Yeah, absolutely.
Leading off for the Railsplitters will be Julian Polione.
Number 26. He got 2 hits.
The rest of the Lincoln squad right now getting an earful from Coach Cruz about a game that we said they really should be winning. The reason they're not is because of a couple of dropped balls. Just some sloppy play in that top of the 5th.
We hope that they make a comeback.
But if Marrero makes that catch out in center, if Marizan holds on to that ball, that grounder from third, those are 2 outs, 2 big outs that would have been made. And then if there was some more heads-up playing during that pickoff play at second to realize that you had to get it right back home, it would have completely changed the ball game. Polion now pops one foul.
That was not on the West Avenue.
It hit the metal framework of the fence behind us.
Oh, good news that it didn't came for us. The ball did not come.
Polion base hit to left field. Splits right between the third baseman and the shortstop. Lincoln's got a runner on first to start off the inning.
Nice ground hit from from Julian. It will bring number 14. And it is Bueno, Edwin Bueno.
Runner goes. Polion is safe.
The ball was high as well, so ball one, base is stolen. Good start so far.
Bueno hits it to third. They're going to make the play at first. Polion will make it safely to third. So one out for the Railsplitters.
Oh, he
But they do advance the runner.
He's not out. He's still on the base.
Did they not make it? Nope, he's out. Umpires have a little conference. Confirm the call. I'll bring up Kamani Scott, who's got a little chopper. They'll make the play home. He is safe. Lincoln gets one back. It's 6-4. And now this brings up Torres. Torres, the starting pitcher, had a great beginning to the game. It was just this top of the fifth where couldn't get the support he needed from his team to help carry his arm through it.
Low ball one. Inside, but low. Low again. Inside. Same thing. Ball two.
We talked a little earlier in the game about Torres's bunting ability, and then we saw him put down a sacrifice bunt.
Ball, third ball, outside. And now the other team coach have to talk to his pitcher. Because
Yeah, Coach Joseph Nardiello going out for a little conversation with starting pitcher Hugo Tossler.
because he's missing his line right here.
Kamani Scott going to have a little conversation with Coach Cruz. Get some wisdom. Or maybe just make lunch plans for tomorrow.
Who knows? If they won, they will get a lunch, I feel like. That's a walk.
Torres gets on with a walk.
So I will bring number 1, Mary. I don't know.
And that's going to do it for Tossler's day on the mound. Warming up is number 9 on the Engineers squad. That is Trevor Neuenhouse.
Yes, that's Trevor.
Neuenhouse is a sophomore on the squad. He'll warm up. Lincoln will have another little powwow. Legree calling his team together. And Edwin Bueno looks like he may be warming up to pitch off the first base line. You can see Bueno on the top part of your screen there. Coming up for the Railsplitters will be the bottom 4 in the lineup, starting with Jeremy Marizan. Marizan had an RBI single his last at bat.
Low, inside. Base 1 and 2 is loaded. Okay.
And the runners are going to go on that. They'll both get to take one as the ball rolls out of play. So Marazin's job of bringing anyone home just got a little bit easier. Could do it now with a pop fly.
Or a home run.
Well, I mean, that's the dream.
What happened if he hits a home run?
Lincoln will have 3 runs added onto their score.
That's the third, I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's the 3rd time it's come down around his ankles. As Neuenhuis tries to get his pitches under control. Pressure-filled situation he's being brought into. I mentioned he is a sophomore on the squad, so 2nd year with the team, presumably. That's up high. Marizan gets a walk, and now, say it, Saad.
Bases are loaded.
That's right.
And I'm excited.
First baseman Robert Rates comes over to give some encouraging words to his pitcher. Let him know it's okay, we got this. Nice and easy over the plate. Roberto Almonte, that's exactly what he would like, something nice and easy over the plate.
Yes. That's what we... Low, inside, almost hit him.
Yeah, there's
Let it.
Trevor Neuenhuis definitely having a little bit of trouble staying off that inside corner.
Yeah, he's just bowling to his legs. That was better. That was strike 1.
I think that's the place he's been looking for all of these pitches. So on one hand, it's good for him that he found it. On the other hand, Lincoln now knows exactly where to expect the pitch.
The count is 3? Not 2. 2-1.
I think it's 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1 now.
Neuenhuis steps off. Gets that inside corner again. He's found it. Lincoln can't count on it to give them any more balls.
That's 2-2.
Now, yet again, they're going to come out and talk to Neuenhuis.
To just tell him that keep bowling it where he's bowling. Because I felt that he's bowling on the right and perfect line right now.
Well, Saad, you mentioned the game was going quickly, and Seal told you don't say it. And she was right, because here we are in a very long 5th inning.
You're right.
And she blames you,
I'm sorry for that.
and she's very hungry now. She won't even talk.
But you know,
As far as the folks at home know, she may not even be here. She may have left because she's just so upset with you. I'm just joking. She's here. She just really doesn't want to talk. She's so mad at Saad. You're going to have to write a very nice apology letter. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 from Almonte. 2 outs to Lincoln. And that'll bring up Sebastian Lopez. Lopez, a strikeout and a walk.
You know, it could be benefit for us, you know, for Lincoln. If you think as a game point of view.
What benefit? Getting a strikeout? I'm going to disagree with you there.
Score.
Lopez going to take a base, and that's going to bring Lincoln in with a run, 6-5.
So Lincoln just scored.
This is Marrero now at the plate. As Sod pointed out, the only lefty on the squad today.
That was high. Ball one, strike one. 1-1, the count. That was high.
Another ball to Marrero.
2-1 the count now.
Marrero would like all you viewers at home to remember the fourth inning when he had an RBI double.
That's the third. 3-1 the count.
And he's going to walk, and that'll bring in another run. Lincoln's tied it up. It's 6-6. And that's already going to do it for Trevor Neuenhaus. They're going to switch pitchers again before Tristan Legree comes up to the plate. Looks like number 15 on the mound. Saad, can your young eyes double check me on that?
Number 15. There is no number 15, I felt.
Yeah, I was thinking that myself.
There was no number 15. We have to check his. I don't know. He could be 7. He could be 7. 16. He's number 60. And that is number
What makes you think he's number 16?
I think I just see it. I just see number 6.
No, we had a Hugo Tossler was number 16. I don't know who this player is.
Could be number 17 on the way he rolls. Number 17. Who's that guy? Number.
So he's wearing number 15, but in their book, he's number 31. That's Oliver French on the mound now. He'll be pitching to Tristan Legree.
You see, I told you. I saw with my sharp eyes. That was
You were
one-
just making names up, Saad.
No, I saw that number. That was ball 1. Strike 1. 1-1, that counts. Two, 1, that count. That was outside, high. That was,
Legree takes a swing, gets a piece of it, but not enough of it. Fouls it back.
so the count is 2-2 now. The count is 3-2 now. Count is 3-2. Falls. Keep him safe. Keep himself safe. That's 3-2 again. That count.
Called strike 3 on Legree. He thought it was way inside. Umpire clearly disagrees. We're going to end up moving to the top of the 6th. Tied at 6. We'll step away and be right back.
My name is Daniel Torres. I'm 11th grade. I'm 16 years old and I play shortstop and pitcher. My favorite thing about playing on the baseball team is that we always be family, helping each other, like pick them up if they down. My favorite professional team is San Diego Padres. The reason why, because there are a lot of Dominican, Mangul, Platano Power. My favorite player of all time is Francisco Lindor. The way he played, the way he developed. What I have learned so far about the coaches at Lincoln is that always we get better each day, like never give up in the play, always be hard and work hard. I want to go Penn State or Tennessee.
And he wallops it. It's a base hit. That's going to score 2. And yes, Torres with a 3-run homer.
My name is Daniel Torres. I'm 11th grade. I'm 16 years old, and I play shortstop and pitcher. My favorite thing about playing on the baseball team is that we always be family, helping each other, like pick them up if they down. My favorite professional team is San Diego Padres. The reason why, because there are a lot of Dominican, Mangul, Platano Power. My favorite player of all time is Francisco Lindor. The way he played, the way he developed, what I have learned so far about the coaches at Lincoln is that always we get better each day, like never give up in the play, always be hard and work hard. I want to go Penn State or Tennessee.
And he wallops it. It's a base hit. That's going to score 2. And yes, Torres with a 3-run homer.
We was down by 1, so I need to help myself because I was pitching it. So it feels incredible, like my teammates are happy, me are happy, and we go and move to the next one. Yeah, thank you, my family, especially mom and dad, always been there supporting me, and also Coach Mo, Coach Cruz, Matt, thank you a lot for helping me, like getting better each day.
We're coming in for the top of the 6th. Edwin Bueno will, in fact, be on the mound. We mentioned he was warming up before. So Bueno is going to likely close this one out as the Railsplitters hope to take a victory here and give themselves the best possible seeding in the playoffs. We already know they're playoff bound. It's a question of how highly they can get a seed. If it's high enough, we may have another stream for you. I believe that'll happen next week on Wednesday, but I'm not sure exactly how the schedule is going to fall.
It could happen?
Yes, it is possible we'll have a home game in the playoffs. And leading off for Brooklyn Tech is going to be number 7. That is Ian Ramamurthy.
That's strike 1. That's strike 2.
They get him swinging.
That is the first out for the 6th.
Yep.
Top of the 6th.
Top of the 6th. Score is 6-6. I don't know if any of you are religiously superstitious, but 666 isn't the most lucky number out there.
Yeah. There is many people.
And it looks like the umpire is having a little discussion about the lineup. Probably the same question we had about who number 15 was, because they were wearing the wrong shirt. And now he's got to explain it to the umpires, because Lincoln probably was wondering it as well.
Where did he came from?
Evan Froelich up at bat now.
That's strike one. That's ball one. That bounces out of the reach of the player behind the hitter or whatever swinger. That's ball two, so the count is 2-2. So the count is 3-2 now. Oh, beautiful.
Hard hit to deep center field. And this time, the catch is made and Marrero hangs on.
So that's two outs for the inning. That was a pretty good hit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was a great hit. Froelich had a couple of great hits today. His leadoff hit in the beginning of the game, deep into left field.
That's strike one.
And this is our newest pitcher for the Engineers, Oliver French.
That's strike two. That's ball one, high. So the count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss. Strike three. We move to the bottom of the sixth. 3 up, 3 down for the Engineers that inning.
And I'm not gonna say nothing.
No, don't you keep all your comments to yourself.
Right.
Special shout out to our crew today. Of course, you've met our announcers, Saad Arshad, Sil Mancebo. But we also have working behind the scenes, Salamatu Barry and Babatunde. Babatunde, I don't actually know your last name off the top of my head. I know it starts with an O, and that's as much as I've got. I'm sorry. I don't want to, say it wrong. That would be rude. All right, so Babatunde is renouncing himself of his last name, and he is going to go by one name, like so many musical artists before him. I look forward to his exciting career. Napoleon is going to be coming up for the Railsplitters here in the bottom of the sixth. Railsplitters have got to put some on the board. News from the softball team. Grady won their game, which means that Lincoln ends up in a 3-way tie for first place in the division. That'll make the playoff seeding interesting for them. Polion, hard hit to the outfield. It's going to drop. It's a start-off single for the Railsplitters. Third hit of the day for Julian Polion. Good day for him. Polion goes. They won't even try. Edwin Bueno looking to make something happen now.
Why didn't do anything? Why they didn't do anything?
Because he was already so close, they didn't think they could make it. They tried for third,
And he's
and they don't get him there either. Third is a shorter throw, so they thought they might have a better shot. And now Bueno has really got a great opportunity here. Polion has made his job much easier, making it from first to third all by himself. And it's a shame Polion hesitated on that. I think he could have made it in.
I was muted.
Yeah, Saad had something to add there, but didn't realize I muted him when he was eating his chips a moment ago. So.
That was strike.
I couldn't see the umpire's fingers. I know there's 2 balls. I don't know how many strikes. That one is hard hit into right. Back to the fence. He loses sight of it. It's a base hit. Bueno is running for 2. They're going to send him for 3. 1 run will score. Lincoln's up to 7. And Bueno's got a stand-up triple. Lincoln back on top.
Wow. Wow.
Polion didn't run. He was waiting to tag up, and once the ball dropped, he could essentially walk his way to home plate. And now Brooklyn Tech looking like they're going to try to make another pitching change. This is what some people refer to as very heavy-handed coaching, where your pitchers are held to such a high standard that as soon as 1 or 2 batters makes hits off them, you switch them out for somebody else. You don't give anybody a chance to settle in. You just keep on trying to put fresh arms up there and stop as many runs as possible.
But I don't feel that works because you're not letting anybody settle.
Yeah, there are arguments for and against it. It's always easy to criticize it from our vantage point, sitting comfortably on a bench with nothing riding on the game. But still, we will. We don't think this is the way to go. No, I'm kidding. Now on the mound for the Engineers is number 22. Let's see if we've got that. According to the PSAL roster, that is Dylan Labella. Dylan LaBella warming up. Kamani Scott is on deck for the Rail Splitters. He's got Bueno on third and no outs, as he tries to help the Rail Splitters really get a rally going here in the bottom of the sixth. We mentioned these two teams met just a few days ago to a 13-8 result. Brooklyn Tech on top.
Yes.
LaBella's first pitch falls in for a ball.
High ball. 2-0.
You can just see Bueno sneaking in at third on the left side of your screen. 3-0 to Kamani Scott. Scott's gonna walk. And that brings up Yaniel Torres. Torres, hitless today, did have a walk his last at bat, and he's generally one of the more reliable hitters on the Rail Splitters squad. They throw down Napoleon. I'm sorry, that's not Napoleon, that's Bueno down there. Napoleon already made his way home earlier in the inning.
That's the third thing, yeah. That's the second. 2-0.
Torres fouls that one back.
The count is 2-1.
And Torres will ask for time. Hard hit to deep center. That looks like it's going off the fence. It's going to be good for two.
Wow, beautiful.
Ground rule double, 2 RBIs.
That's 9.
And it is 9-6 Rail Splitters.
And now outs. Strike 1.
Torres thinks about going over at second. At least jumps up enough to make Tristan Nunez a little antsy at catcher.
count is 2-1.
Torres goes, and he had such a big jump. Nunez knew no point even making the throw.
So the count is 3-1. Strike two. That's 3-2 now. The count. That's 1 out.
And this is another number 15, but not the other number 15.
The real number 15.
Nathaniel Soto now batting for the Railsplitters. Nathaniel Soto, a senior on the squad.
That's ball high 1. That's strike 1. The count is tie 1-1.
Sod, what happened to Marison's at bat? Did he strike out?
No.
Then where is he?
Oh, he gone. He's strike out.
Oh, okay. So he did strike out.
Yeah, he did.
We have an out.
Yeah, 1 out. I said that.
We missed it between the music, SSAs coming and asking about where the camera frame was, and Nate Soto coming to the plate. Somewhere in there, Jeremy Marison struck out. Sod said it, and the rest of us just stopped paying attention to baseball for the time. We're back now.
No, it was out. He got a strikeout. The count is 3-2 now.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Two away for the Railsplitters. And that'll bring up number 8, Sebastian Lopez. Lopez has reached twice today with a walk and a hit by pitch. His hit by pitch scored a run as the bases were loaded. That was back in the 5th.
He can do something because
Takes a strike 1 on the outside corner there.
strike 1. High 1-1. Low. Low.
Torres still over there on third, playing mind games with Nunez.
That's 2-1. The count. The count is tied. 2-2.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's 3 consecutive strikeouts, and that is how the 6th inning will end. We'll step away and be right back here from Abraham Lincoln High School.
Hi, my name is Kamani Scott. I'm in the class of 2025. I'm 16 years old, and I play first base. My favorite player of all time is Derek Jeter, but not just because of baseball, it's because of his mentality on and off the field, and he's just a great person overall. My favorite professional team is the New York Yankees. I've just always been a Yankees fan since young, and I never wanted to be a Mets fan. Colleges I've been interested in is Old Dominion University, Delaware State University, Vanderbilt University, and Ole Miss University. My favorite thing about playing baseball is being with my teammates every day, coming after school straight to the locker room, going onto the field, having fun, always laughing, getting ready for games. We're always locked in. We always know when it's time to joke around, and we always know when it's time to be serious. So that's what I love about my teammates and playing baseball. Shout out to Coach Cruz, Coach Mo, Coach Matt, Coach Max. They're all great coaches. They all help me every day. Yeah, they always help me become a better player every day. And they also make sure I'm a better person every day, make sure I'm bettering myself every day. Yeah. Thank you to my mom, my dad, making a lot of sacrifices during the summer to take me to baseball games, making sure I'm on time, and yeah.
Back with it here at Abraham Lincoln High School. Lincoln has a 9-6 lead coming into the 7th. Leading off is number 27. That is Tristan Nunez, who everybody on his squad is calling Ricky.
That might be his nickname, you know. It's 2 strikes. The count is
You know, on the
1 and 2.
The lineup that they showed me from Brooklyn Tech, his name is listed as Tristan Nunez, but I'm looking at the PSAL one where it says Ricardo Nunez. So we're going to start calling him Ricky as he hits a hard one to deep center. That's definitely going to be over Marrero's head. He's coming for third. He is rounding third. He's headed for home. Nope, he's going to hold up at third. It's a triple for Ricky Nunez.
Nice hit.
That'll bring up Robert Reitz. Reitz, who will try to get something going here for the Engineers.
The count is 2-0. The count is 2-1 now, and so because of the fall. The count is 2-2. The count is the count is 3-2.
Bueno's delivery is high. Reitz gets a walk. That brings up number 14, Zach Harwain. So Railsplitter is going to come out and encourage Bueno.
Number 14 is on the pitch.
Edwin Bueno pitching against the other number 14, Zach Harwain.
Oh, I didn't notice that. 14 to 14.
That's right. It's inside on Harwain for a ball. Up high for a ball. There's the strike zone Bueno's been looking for.
The count is 2-1. At least how I remember it.
It's low, 3-1.
Yes. 3.
It's down low. Harwain gets a walk. Bases are loaded. This brings up number 32, Carson Davis.
There's 2 players in base 1.
It's the runner and then also somebody operating as a first base coach.
Oh, that can happen.
Helping to give either coaching advice or how far to lead off, when to run, when to stay.
Oh, that can happen?
Yes. It's not as necessary for a runner on first, but for the runner coming around first, you can tell them whether they should stay or run to second based on where the base hit is going.
I don't want to feel this. I feel this. But, okay, be positive, be positive.
One gets away from Torres, but he's quick to jump up and get it back. The pitch is outside for another ball.
That's the count is 3-0.
This is a difference in coaching strategy. Coach Cruz lets his pitchers battle their way through. And it's a called strike on the 3-0. Davis thought it was a ball, was already making his way over to first. Before the ump called it back.
Like, you're not going nowhere, just stay here.
And he struck him out. Carson Davis not happy about that. There's a first pitch strike to Morgan Small.
So, 1 out?
1 out. Small fouls that one back. 0-2. And the ump giving a warning to the bench on Brooklyn Tech's side. Doesn't want to hear it about the calls they disagree with. Morgan Small fouls another one back to keep himself alive.
Did he not swing for it?
He did swing. It's a strikeout. And that brings up number 12, Simon Sherber-Brennan. As Bueno has battled his way from bases loaded, no outs to bases loaded, 2 outs. And they're going to pinch run here for Zach Harwain. Bringing in number 17. That should be Shrey Vertez.
Hello, boy.
And strike 1 to Sherber-Brennan. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Torres missed the catch and then almost forgot that the bases were loaded and he needed to run and go grab it. 1-2 the count to Simon Sherber-Brennan. That one's up and away. 2-2, count even.
The next pitch can be the decider, I feel like.
You have a good feeling about it, Saad?
Yeah, I think. Oh no. I got the feelings, but it didn't work out.
Full count now, 3-2. Well, Saad, now it's more likely that we have a decider.
Yeah, it could be.
Short of a foul ball, something's going to happen here. Strike 3. He strikes him out. And that is how this one is going to end. Lincoln takes the victory, 9-6. Congratulations to the Railsplitters on a winning season. They're going to be heading to the playoffs. It looks like there's some debate right now about lining up. Coach from Brooklyn Tech still got his guys lining up. And that's it. The drama's over. Lincoln wins it 9-6. Thank you to everybody for watching. Thank you to the crew for helping out. We will see you for any home playoff games. Otherwise, this is going to be the end of our streaming season here with Lincoln Media outside of our graduation at the end of June. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for the subscriptions. We will see you in the fall, if not for a little bit of playoff baseball and or softball, depending on the seeding. We should know that by the end of the week, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can get the notifications
Just make
when
sure
we
to do
make
that.
our games. Thank you, Saad. Thank you to the rest of the crew, and we will see you next time.
Have a great night.